Hey everybody, this is Max with my ETV Media, and today we are checking out the early access to Insurgency 2. So this is Insurgency 2. It's actually just called Insurgency on Steam, but it actually is the second game. So there was an Insurgency 1, and it was a mod for the source engine. And similarly to that, this game is being built on Source Engine as well. And this is an alpha build. So this is not the final game. It's not going to be close to this. This is an alpha. It's before a beta. This is the first round of testing. And you can be part of that for like 20 bucks if you get it on Steam. So I'm just going to show you a couple things first. So the first thing that you'll notice about this game is that it's extremely realistic. It actually reminds me a lot of Red Orchestra 1 and 2. So you move really slowly. Whichever class you are, there's 3 classes in the game. There's a light class, a medium class, and a heavy class. And they all just relate to like how much ammo you get and how quickly you can move and how much armor you have. So I like playing as the light class because they can actually move pretty quickly, and for me in a shooter game that's pretty important. Something I like about the game is that you move really realistically. So this is just my regular walking speed, but if I want to run, when I start running it's actually going to be slow. So if I start running, I start slowly and then I pick up momentum, and I'll just show you that again. So I start slow and then I pick up momentum. And if you're the light class, you can actually do a cool little slide, and hopefully someone will do that in the server because it looks kind of weird from first person. Similarly to that, the bullets and the damage in the game are really realistic. So if you take like 1 or 2 hits in the game, you're gonna die. Shit! I just shot somebody in my own team. That was not good. But yeah, if you take like 1 or 2 shots, even from really far away from like a rifle, you're gonna die. So it's really different from games like Counter-Strike. Yeah, see, I just got someone. It's more like Red Orchestra, and that's actually something I really like about this game. I was a big fan of Red Orchestra 2, and I was really sad when that game kind of fell to the wayside. And it's not completely dead. There's still people playing Red Orchestra. It's just there's a lot of servers that are completely packed with like bots and stuff because the player base has really dropped off. And just show you the what players are like for this game. So this is on the North American servers, I guess, and there's about 100 people playing right now, which is pretty cool for an alpha. I kind of thought there would be more because there's an early access going on right now, but it just kind of got let open to the public, so that might be why there's not so many people playing. Something else that I liked is this game actually does have like weapon attachments and stuff. You can see that I've got a little silencer on my AK, and the way that you earn those weapon attachments and change to different guns and stuff, I've got one on my pistol too, is your team has a supply meter, and when that fills up you get supply points that you can use to buy mods for your guns and stuff, and they're earned globally across your entire team. So if you're doing well and you're getting kills and stuff, your team will earn those points. And this, even when one team is getting stomped over another, it's still pretty fair and pretty even. So it keeps things nice and balanced. So things are getting kind of hectic on this map, but my experience with this game is that the up-close firefights don't generally last too long. This isn't a whole lot like Counter-Strike. There isn't any silent walk in this game, and a lot of people are gonna be bothered by that. I actually like it. So every time you're walking, you will make footsteps so people can hear you, which is kind of great. I mean, if you play with headphones, anyone who plays shooter games with headphones knows how important that is. But it also means that there's not you play a lot of Counter-Strike, especially at a high level. You play on a map like CS Office, and eventually you're going to get to the point where you have two guys in the office, and they're walking around like inching like this, like with silent walk on, and they pop around a corner and spray the shit out of somebody, and they're dead. And here, that's not so much of an issue. Times where you're going to be worried where people are is when you're at long range. Generally, you're going to know where your enemies are because, with gunshots and stuff, you really easily give yourself away. It's not difficult. It's more about using your cover and trying to flank your enemies. And I guess that's probably the biggest part of this alpha right now is map balance. And I think that's what the developers are focusing on. Here, I'll just show you the lean. So this game has a really nice PC lean, something I really miss this in shooters. It's a really kind of old school feature. Really nice PC lean. And you can do it while you're crouched too. You can actually go prone as well, which is really nice. This is great for when you're trying to sneak down a big open field. And you can use like smoke grenades and HE grenades and stuff too to kind of help you out. But I like the way that the game kind of encourages you to not to camp, but to be aware of your surroundings. Very much so. Because if somebody gets the drop on you, you are pretty much dead in one shot. And that's something that is it's pretty omnipresent in shooter games these days. I mean, Call of Duty, you get the drop on somebody, you're gonna knife them and they're dead in one hit. What I like about this game is that it's extremely difficult to do that, and it's never a matter of just running up behind somebody and just getting them. That doesn't really happen all that much. So something else I really like, and
oh, sorry. God, man. Andrew, sorry.
So something else I really like that you don't see a whole lot in shooters these days is how how important the pistol is in this game. So you have weapon mods and stuff for your guns, and the next time I respawn, I'll show you what using that's a teammate. Shit. I'll show you what that's like. But if you're using like a scope on your rifle, it's pretty realistic in terms of scope distortion. So it's like a scope in reality. If you look down a scope, it's pretty distorted. It's not the best thing for trying to fire up at close range. So if you're using a sniper rifle in the game, your pistol is going to be pretty important because it's going to be what you use at close range. And there's also, you might have noticed, there's no crosshairs in the game. It's all iron sight aiming. I'm just going to try and get this guy through the wall. You can actually shoot right through most surfaces in the game. Shit, I don't know. Here. So I'm in auto mode right now. I'm just going to switch to semi, see if I can actually hit something. This is the first time I've recorded the game, and I'm using fraps right now, and you probably already know fraps kind of dips your frame rate, so I'm locked at 30 frames right now, which isn't so bad. There's a pretty... Fuck. That was not good. I just shot a teammate right in the face. A lot of servers have team damage turned off. I like playing with it on. I'm a little bit distracted because I don't do live voiceover. Most voiceover stuff I do for games is all scripted. This is just shit. Yeah, so I mean, you can see right there, if you're just charging, and not being aware of your surroundings, then you're gonna get killed. So I'm gonna try and show you what using scopes and stuff is like.